Hi, everyone. It's Tony Richards, and welcome to today's Life Focus. Today, I'm going to be talking about living in your why. Living in your why. It seems like today you're hearing a lot of people in conversations and on the television, on the phone. People are asking the question, why? Why is this? Why are things around me the way they are? Why can't we go back to a more normal state? There's a lot of why right now, and I understand that. And I also know that we do have some decisions, we have some choices that we can make while living in our why. You see, we don't and won't have all the answers. We have to understand that. This is new for all of us. This is a situation that we're all in that we have never been in before regarding the pandemic. And so some of the things that are going to come out of it are going to be new. So why? Well, we don't know yet. We're walking through, figuring through, and praying our way through it. Then we'll get the answers. We have to realize, too, that bad things will happen at times. Just because we have a relationship with Christ does not mean that all is going to be well. We have to understand it, and we have to say, well, what we need to do is see how God is moving and working through this situation. And what's he telling me? What's he telling all of us? What's he telling the country? What's he telling the world in this through our why? Sometimes we are in situations from our bad choices and decisions. And that leads us to ask the question, why? Well, it's simply because of the choices that we made and the decisions that we made. But it doesn't mean they are all permanent. It means that we should learn from it, we should understand it, we should change it, and grow from it. Why can be a great teacher in life. It really can. And when somebody comes to me or when I'm in a situation and I say, why did this happen? Rather than getting down and everything, I kind of look back and say, okay, what can I learn from it? What is this teaching me? How can I learn so that I don't do it again? Or how can I learn so that I can help others who might be in a similar situation? Because pain and suffering will occur in life. We must acknowledge this and we must learn from it. We must know that no matter what happens, there is going to be pain and suffering in our life. It's not because we've done something bad. It just could be that we're in a situation or a stage in our life where we're being shaped, we're being groomed, we're being prepared, or we've made bad choices and now we're living through it. Look for the solution in your why. Rather than sit and worry and throw yourself a pity party, sit back and say, okay, what can I do to get through this, to get out of it, to learn from it, to grow from it? What is it and how is it? What I like to do is I'll take I'm doing it right now. I'm taking over something. I take my book here, my journal, and I will go ahead and diagram it out. I'll diagram what the situation is in the middle, and then what are those things that I can do, and what is it that I can't do, and how is it that I can put things together so that I can find the best solution for the moment. Have faith and pray through your why. I mean, that's something that I want you always to do, always to have faith, always to pray, always to say, okay, I may be in a rough spot right now, but I know God can bring me through this. And if I listen and I pray and I'm obedient, he will bring me out. May not be in our time, may not be the way we would want it to be, but it will happen. Stop trying to figure out all the whys and start trusting God to make a way. Sometimes we get into situations where we just have to say, you know what? I just need to give this one to you, God, because I can't figure it out for myself. And then give it to him and have faith and walk away and say, okay, now let me go on to the next thing. He's taken that away from me, cleared the road a little bit so that I can go forward. And so I want to remind you that the life focus is take some of the stress out of your life and begin to accept your why and begin to accept that there are some things that I can do about it, There are some things I may not be able to do about it, but through all things, I can pray about it and have faith that I will get through it. Hey, thanks for joining me today. Write me at TonyRichardsSpeaking@gmail.com. Check out my website at TonyRichards.net. You have yourself a great weekend. I'll be back Monday. Be safe. Take care. Don't go too upset, and don't get yourself too much worried about your why in life. Understand it. Work through it. Pray about it. Learn from it. Grow from it. And you will go forward.